CBD oil and marijuana. Now that California voted to make marijuana legal for recreational use by those over 21, and now that CBD oil has surpassed its 1,000 th ailment cure claim, it's time for me to write this article. CBD oil is an extract from the marijuana plant that has no psychotropic properties, but has medicinal qualities. And as you know, marijuana has medicinal qualities along with its well-known psychotropic properties. To be clear, federal agents can still arrest you for even possessing marijuana in all 50 states, and CBD oil has just been classified by the feds as a Schedule I drug. Meaning they can legally arrest you for possessing CBD oil now too. Marijuana, like all plants, has chemical properties that can be used for food, medicine, fun, or poison. I consider it a powerful herb. CBD oil, I consider to be a medicinal herbal extract. Tens of thousands of medicinal herbs can be used to treat a person, each with specific effects on the body, most of which aren't fully elucidated. Someone who specializes in using herbal remedies to treat people might be called an herbalist. It takes thousands of hours of study and practice to become a good herbalist. Anyone who decides to take any herbs would benefit the most by working with an experienced herbalist. I'm pretty sure that most herbalists rarely prescribe marijuana or CBD oil. This is because thousands of herbs out there work just as well, if not better, for your particular health situation than does CBD or marijuana. Why do I only use a small number of herbs in my practice, and only for a small number of circumstances? Herbs are natural drugs. Herbs and drugs don't create health. Herbs and drugs can change symptoms, but they don't correct the underlying cause of why you got sick. For example, chemotherapy can help kill your cancer, but it won't correct the reason why you came down with cancer. Antibiotics can help kill your infection, but it won't correct the reason why you came down with an infection. Nor will they prevent the next round of cancer or infection once you stop taking them. What creates good health? Good health requires healthy food full of vitamins and minerals, plenty of sunlight, clean water, proper sleep, good relationships, spiritual peace, a meaningful life purpose full of kindness and compassion for others, adequate routine locomotion, and a splash or two of fun. Drugs and herbs not required. We might also list things that must be missing in order to have good health: overwhelming stress, poisons, and excessive physical traumas. Deficiency or excess of the lists above causes illness. To truly prevent or cure illness, balancing these is essential. Do you recommend I try CBD oil or marijuana for my illness or pain? No. I also don't recommend using SAIDs or other drugs. But do what you got to do to get healthy. You are the best judge of what your body truly needs. But it is usually helpful to get a few professional opinions first. The treatments I use at my office are physical treatments, intensive light treatments, stress relief, vitamins, minerals, healthy diet, healthy exercise. In other words, I attempt to fix the underlying cause of your illness by correcting the above two lists. Give the body what it needs, take away what is hurting it. No drugs or herbs needed to correct underlying causes. Are drugs ever needed? Yes. When the illness has gone past the point of no return, drugs are needed to pull you off the edge. Creating an illness takes lots of time. Likewise, correcting the underlying cause of an illness takes lots of time. When in an accelerating downward spiral, properly prescribed drugs can buy you some time until the underlying cause can be corrected. And of course, some illnesses are so aggressive, like certain cancers, that often drugs are the only option. Sometimes correcting the cause of the illness won't fix the illness. For example, 90% of the cancer is now thought to be simply a vitamin D deficiency. Once you contract cancer, taking lots of vitamin D won't cure the cancer. It's too late. You need drugs, radiation, very strong herbs, or a scalpel. all senses, correcting the vital stream. To act island body by just go. There is usually a high cost down the road to suppressing symptoms with drugs or herbs if you don't simultaneously correct the underlying cause. What kinds of herbs for in your office? 90% of what I use herbs for has to do with killing parasites in the bowels. Certain herbs can be used in high doses to help your body kill off parasites as an alternative to taking toxic drugs. Using herbs to kill parasites is a short-term treatment, between 10-40 days. And you can stop the herbs, replenish the bowl with good bacteria, and no more herbs are ever needed unless you contract parasites again. So is using herbs to kill parasites correcting the underlying cause? No. The underlying cause of parasites is poor sanitation. If the poor sanitation is not fixed, the parasites will return over and over. For example, if the chef at your favorite restaurant is not washing his hands after he uses the restroom, he will infect you every time you eat there. The other underlying cause of recurring parasites is poor stomach and liver or gallbladder function. Stomach acid and bile kills parasites before they have a chance to multiply. If you don't produce enough of these, you will get infected with bugs more easily. This is why sometimes you get sick from a restaurant when everyone else who ate the same thing that day did not get sick. T. They produced enough stomach acid and bile to protect themselves. You didn't. Read my article on cleansing to learn how to make sure your levels of these healthy substances are adequate. I hope this helps. Please reply with comments and questions. Looking forward. Yours in health, Dr. Compise. Fresno Chiropractor. Fresno Chiropractor Neuro-Emotional Hyperbaric Light Therapy Homeopathy. Chelation.